Hello everybody, Frank Brinka from the Wise Man and Frank Morning Show. Welcome to B103.com. Say hello to Danny Seraphine, original drummer, founding member of Chicago. Danny, great to meet you. Thanks for coming down to B103.
Yeah, it's great to be here, my friend.
It's been a long run for you. You're on what, the first 19 Chicago albums?
First 19, yeah. 23 years.
CTA, the Chicago Transit Authority album.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible drummer. Anybody you talk to in the music business says, I want to be like Danny Seraphine. You guys got started as a trio with Walt and Terry.
Yes.
And then you added some guys who are still around, like Lee Loughnane and Robert Lamb and James Pankow, and it became Chicago, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
What a run you guys have had.
It was a great run, you know. And
very different band. Horns, brass.
Well, that was the beauty and the fun of it. Was playing. There's nothing like playing with brass for a drummer. I love it. To me, I kind of try to make myself think, okay, how would Buddy play it? Buddy Rich, you know, some of those early songs, like does anybody know what time it is? When I played that song, when we recorded, how would Buddy play it? But I can't play it completely like Buddy played because it's got to go on the radio, you know. So I've got to do my little thing with the rock and roll thing, and Buddy's thing with the jazz thing. You know, Gene Krupa, or you know, some of the Elvin Jones and Tony Williams, all the great drummers that have influenced me. So I was very fortunate, especially in the early Chicago, to be able to play. I had complete freedom, you know, and not a lot of cats have that. So it was a great privilege for me.
I was talking to a colleague who was also a big fan of yours, and he said you had riffs that nobody else had. When you did your Chicago stuff, you had drum riffs that just blew him away, that people just hadn't done before in quote-unquote rock groups.
Yeah, and, you know, my goal, and what I think I do best, is fuse jazz and rock together, and that's why I put this new band together, so I can get, you know, because really you don't hear that style much right now. You know, I mean, there are great drummers out there, but I'm talking about in mainstream music or jazz, or you know, there is fusion, but the real jazz rock, which was CTA and that was its moniker, is kind of been dead. But this new band, CTA, California Transit Authority. That's what it's all about. Yeah.
California Transit Authority, the new CD is called Full Circle. A lot of Chicago songs on here done in a really hot version, minus the horns for the most part, correct?
Yeah, there's only three songs we used brass on. We had to. Introduction, which had to have brass. Make Me Smile, I couldn't resist. And we have a song that's going to be a single release called Several Thousand. We use real brass on that. But everything else is synth and guitar playing the horn parts. It's really cool.
What a lead singer you have.
Larry Bragg's awesome, man. He's a great addition to the band. And we have, you know, Peter Fish, who's from New York City, an amazing keyboard player, arranger. Mark Bonilla, one of the best guitar players in the world.
Some Sheila E. on here, too?
Sheila E. jams with me on I'm a Man, along with Alex Acuna. She plays timbali, and Alex plays congas. So it's a real treat. This is a labor of love, and I hope people...
It sounds like it.
Yeah, thank you.
California Transit Authority, the new CTA, Danny Seraphine. Check it out. I know you can get it at Borders, and you have a website?
You can get it at iTunes. And Rhapsody and Napster, and the website is ctatheband.com.
ctatheband.com. Danny Seraphine, thank you so much for stopping by B103.
That was my pleasure.
Enjoyed listening to the music. Check it out, CTA, and thanks for clicking on B103.com.
Bye.